Welcome back to more 7 Days to Die Starvation mod. Hal here, and today we're going to be heading a little bit north. As you can see, we're in day 60. We're just waiting for morning here. I've got a bunch of resources working, and once we are done, basically we're going to head up over here and we're going to set up our base. Well, I shouldn't say a base, it's going to be a forward outpost kind of thing, and we're going to start exploring up into the rad zone, because one of the things that we have done, I don't have it on me, is we've gone ahead and made the Rad-X stuff, but first we need to get started, so let's go. Hi all. Okay, so as you can see, we are now firmly in day 60. We are at about 3 a.m. I wanted to show you this interesting little thing here about the meat drying rack. You take two pieces of meat, you take the meat drying rack, which is basically a grill and one piece of wood to make. You then make a drying rack from it. And what this will do is this will actually make jerky. Takes about a game day or so. So when you first place it down, it's this nice red color here, like the meat is this bright red. When it's ready to harvest, it'll be this darkish brown color. And you just walk up and hit it a couple of times. You'll get the grill back, and you'll get 5 jerky for the 2 raw meat. Now, obviously the raw meat gives you 10 fullness on its own. Each piece of jerky gives you 4, so you actually get basically all of the same fullness back in smaller chunks without the drawback of, you know, getting food poisoning. So we're actually going to take this with us because the beef jerky is probably one of the longest lasting foods as far as the whole spoilage thing goes. Now the nice thing is that it is actually usable, and as you can see here, there's no scent on it like with some of the other foods. Which, you know, come to think of it, we're going to go ahead and make sure our food is topped off. Okay. And then we're going to take, I'm going to take half a stack of this stuff with, actually, we're going to leave that right there for now, because I've got a bit more cement being made. So let's go get that first before we go too much further. I want to make sure we have all of our resources together before we get close to 4, because what we're going to do is around 4 a.m. we're going to take off and start heading north. Because what I want to do is I want to get up there and get our base in order, basically get something up there that we can build from. Now, where did I put... Okay, I had some supply boxes, I thought, up here somewhere. Did I already move them? I may have already moved them. Add that to the stack. We're going to take a bucket with us. That's all that TNT that we made. Let's see, we ended up making all that TNT and we just never finished using it. Actually, you know, we'll take a little bit of that with us, because you never know. You know, we could find a use for it. Okay, so we've got about 30 seconds or so before all of that is ready. We're going to leave this stuff here for now. There is an extra egg. See, I'm kind of tempted to actually take the drying racks, make you know, like 5 or 6 of these things, because if they stack, we could take them with us and turn that into food once we get up there. And that would give us probably like a day or two's worth of food. Okay. So we've got, you know, 2,700 with us. So yeah, I went ahead and in the couple of days since the live stream, I've gone ahead and I've mined all of this out now. We've got columns all the way down here. So that was a great deal of stone that came out of here. It's rather crazy just how much material we pulled out of this entire area. And we're going to be taking most of that with us. So, alright. So let's go ahead and get back over here. Now, I'm not going to take any of our advanced crafting stations with us yet, because like I said, I do want to get everything set up, and I want to have a base ready to go before we actually get into any of that. Now, we are going to be setting this up as a forward position, so it's not going to be a ridiculously overdone base. It's going to be pretty much just enough to keep us alive. Let's see, do we have anything else that we really want to take with us? Take those. And I think that is going to be most of it at this point. I mean, it's not like we're going to be ridiculously far away, so if we really need to, we can always come back and grab stuff. But I think that is everything. So I am going to take a little bit of beer. We're going to leave that stuff here. We're going to take a little bit of food with us. We take, I don't know, let's say half of that, and we're going to take that, and that should be everything that we're really, oh, you know what, let's do this while we're, because while we're away, we can have more of this working, because it doesn't spoil. Yeah, because I put the other 5 in the other side, so go ahead and swap you for you. There we go. And that gives us a second rack of food, which is good. We're going to take this, place it there. Oh, crap. Again? Really? I swear. So now we have to go move the other one. Alright, so let's see. We've got our rifle, we've got our ammo. So I've done a bunch of reorganizing. Broke all the guns down, increased, basically built them up a little bit. Oh, I should make a workbench. What do we need for the workbench? Hammer, wrench, mechanical parts, and forged iron. Now, did I leave? I thought I left a 1 claw hammer specifically for making a bench. I may have gone ahead and scrapped it. Crap, I think I scrapped it. Oh, son of a... Will you quit picking that thing up? Alright. So we should be okay for the most part then. I'm going to go ahead and drop that off. I could swear I had... See? Too many things going on. So anyway, happy Monday everybody. Hopefully you are having a fantastic day. If you're in the US, hopefully you're enjoying your time off if you're one of the fortunate folks who are not working today. If you are one of the unfortunate ones who are working, well, hopefully it's a relaxing day for you. I know that it probably isn't, but we can hope, right? Let's go ahead and close that up. That keeps the zombies from spawning in here. We can just drop down. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look. Okay, so we've got pretty much everything else with us. Alright, that's actually a good thing. Now I'm going to grab that. I am not planning on stopping for looting or any of the other stuff that I would normally do on these types of excursions. because we really are trying to get up there and get things set up as fast as possible, so that we have enough time to let the concrete on the base harden. So we're going to be up there for pretty much the day. Let's go ahead and close this. Close this. Now, I'm not going to take a sleeping bag with me, which is probably something foolish, but you know, we will make do with what we've got. We'll eventually come back and finish this base as well. Oh, so we're off. Okay, so we want to go ahead and get up there. I'm not even going to worry about the stuff I'm driving through at this point. We're going to pretty much... So, that's going to hurt. Oh yeah, that hurt. That wasn't as bad as it could have been, but you know, it was still worse than it had to be. Ah, silly Hal. Yeah, so I basically have spent the last 3 or 4 in-game days doing nothing but resourcing. So we've got a couple of thousand, I think we've got like 20,000 lumber on us. We've got, you know, the food and everything that you've seen. We've got the rebarb frames. So we're going to be setting up the kill zone like we have in the other bases. So we're going to have a row of concrete blocks, and then on top of that we'll have the ramps looking down, and then the inverted ramps above it. So we'll have, you know, an area to be able to defend from. Right. So that is the snow biome. That is coal. I may swing back through here and pick some of that up. So we need some coal. We need more the nitrate. And unfortunately, in order for me to get the nitrate, I'm gonna have to be in the snow biomes. And as you know, the snow biomes and I do not get along very well. I don't know if he's dead or not, but he's definitely stunned. Alright. We're gonna have to... At least it's not snowing this time. Alright, so let's go a little bit further up here. Oh, hello. Bengal tiger. You don't see those often. Normally we'll see like the leopards and the pumas and stuff. Rather surprised that we saw the Bengal this time. I should have done is if I had any room in the actually had any room in the inventory, I probably would have stopped to kill it so that we could try for the pet, because you can get the rare pets off of this, off the rare animals. So worth doing if you have the time and energy to do so. You really only get it off of the albino creatures. But I've been told that the Bengals, that the white Bengals will have a chance of giving you a Bengal tiger pet. So, alright. We're most of the way there now, not too much further. Last time we came through here, we got attacked by crocodiles. Doesn't look like they are out here this time. Of course, you know, we are just now getting through the area. Let's see here. Check behind us, because you never know. There might be one that decides it's going to try and follow us or something, but... Oh, there would be the spiders. Right. Up the hill we go. Come on. There we go. It's almost like we were drifting up the hill or something. That's lead or iron up there. Oh. Come on, stop getting caught on everything. Bike has a horrible turning radius. It's like driving a big wheel, except the big wheel you can actually use, you know? Big wheel has more durability and hit points too, so... Oh, so yeah, we're basically waiting for Alpha 16 at this point, so... Part of what we're doing... Just don't turn around, thank you. So part of what we're doing is getting everything ready for that. We've been trying to figure out something to do, and this is definitely something to do. I don't want to go too much further because basically right behind the store is where the radiation zone starts. Oopsie. I guess we should actually go with silent weapons. Oh, come on. Ever since we were playing with the Classic Horde Survival, our shots seem to be off a little bit. There we go. See? The CHS seems like it's screwed up something in the basic game, even though I've reinstalled. So maybe it's just my expectations of where the shots are supposed to go that are off. But you see how far off that was from the crosshair? Look at that. It's firing very much more to the right than it used to. So it's kind of crazy. There we go. Oh, really? There's one more. And then you can see the glowing mushrooms that are the rad zone. There we go. And we're going to head back this way. Just a wee bit. So we have our mini bike over here. Now, I want to put this far. I'm going to put our base far enough away that we're not going to inhibit this. So we're going to come over here a little bit. Keep our eyes open for snakes, because they do like to try to surprise me. I'm not seeing any. Alright. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to go... Is that... Oh crap. We need to go put some stuff in the bike, I think. See if we have anything that we can put in the bike. Alright. So like I said, we're going to come over here. We're going to basically break some stuff down. Alright, so that's heading down. Let's take a look over here really quick and see what we've got over here. That's a pretty good drop there, so we're not going to worry too much about it. Hey buddy, how you doing? Oh. Any good? No, not really. So that actually opens us up quite a bit. That's a hyena. That was a hyena. Now we saw another one over here. There we go. Alright, and then that's the beginning of the rad zone right there, that burnt area. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our base basically right here. No. Pick you back up. Oh, that was close. Okay. I'm going to drop you off. And we are going to go grab the rebarb frames so we can get this stuff down. We'll get the first wall in, dig out the floor so that we can put the oh, we had them on us, huh? Okay. Yeah, so then once we get the floor in, we'll be able to get everything else set up. Alright, so we're going to put this pretty close to the edge here. We're just going 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Now I like to have mine on odds, so we're going to go 11 by 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Alright. And what we will do is we're going to dig an underground entrance to this. So we're not going to worry about putting a door in here. So what we will end up with will be a hatch somewhere in here that will lead out to maybe over here on the side of the cliff. We'll dig it out and have a door in that's like 10 or 15 blocks down that goes out that way. And then we can put in a secure doorway area over there. Okay, so we've got that. Let's go ahead and get that out of here really quick so we can do that. And then we are going to swap you for you. And we hear another hyena, which is not a good thing, but that's okay. We can make do. I really dislike hearing the hyenas. Okay. Alright, so then we can start this one. Alright. So what we're going to do is actually we're going to take, let's take that one out. And what we're going to do is put you there. And we'll put just probably put straight straight blocks in there on the corners. But the nice thing is that because of the way that these are set up, you don't end up needing to have supports on it, because it is technically a full block of occupied space. Okay, so we got that in there. Let's go ahead and get you out. We're gonna get, oh, I didn't bring the nail gun with me. Oh well, that's fine. Get this upgraded. This is gonna be so great when it's done. No, we got all that done, right? Okay. So much more to get done. It's always nice when you get the new base going, because it's like, you've got something going on. It's not just something to do. So all that. Yeah. Now I will come back and clear out all this underbrush around the base. We're going to kind of have to, because we're going to need this space to put in the spikes. Which is one of the reasons why we have all of the wood that we do, because we're going to need more lumber as well. So all of this is going to get upgraded at some point. Part of it is also going to be that we're going to upgrade this to stainless once we have the polish available for it. So it may take us a couple more in-game days. We may even do the next horde over at the prison base, just so that we can get all of this done and I don't have to worry about this stuff getting destroyed. So let's go ahead and may as well just go ahead and put this stuff in, because it's going to need to be there anyway, because we're going to build this up so that we have a lip over it to keep the zombies from climbing up over it, and then we're going to build up and put a roof on. So like I said, the idea is that this whole thing should be mostly self-secure and self-supporting. But first we have to get all of this done. So we're going to go here and here. A few more. Alright, so we went through not quite half a stack of wood. Not bad. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Alright, that should be the entire bunker basically set up at this point. Now, the only thing that we have left to do is to really come in here, clear all of this out. Apparently we missed a couple. Make sure we got everything out here. Yes. Okay. Okay, so that's done. Now we have these, so we can actually go ahead and start, you know, just getting a little bit of light out here. Much better, so we can actually see what we're doing. Now we're going to go ahead, swap this out for the shovel. So we should have enough of these to get everything done. Let's go ahead and take that out. Mwahaha. Not a bad way to spend the first part of an in-game day, right? So we're going to take all of this out. We're going to put in the concrete floor. And I'm going to have to go back and make more cement, obviously. Because we are almost out with what we have. What we have should get us through the first portion of this. But like I said, I want to make sure that this bunker is done before we go too far. I want to get at least the first portion of the bunker done. Earthworms, things that I do not need. So we're just going to keep digging all of this out. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and call this one here, since the bunker is mostly set up. Like I said, at this point it's really just going back, getting more cement made. I'm probably going to throw all of this dirt away. We'll see. Thought I heard something. If we hear any zombies, you know. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. I'm going to call it here, though. I want to thank y'all for stopping in. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, throw them down below. And be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. On that note, I'm going to get out of here. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Have a terrific week, and we will see you back here next time for more 7 Days to Die Starvation mod. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Oh, a few more tiles. We're almost done.